SpaceX may finally be ready to make some significant upgrades to the Starship, as the company has just revealed the flight data for the craft's second test flight. In what seemed like a mostly successful launch, the Starship eventually met its demise several minutes into the flight when the booster exploded, followed shortly by a loss of signal from the second stage. But what caused this malfunction? What has the flight data revealed? Stay tuned to find out. Describing space as a challenging environment is an understatement. It demands readiness for numerous tests and inevitable failures. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, has encountered setbacks but, crucially, has amassed valuable data from these trials, underscoring the significance of such experiences. SpaceX, not surprisingly, is developing an advanced spacecraft, the Starship. Before its scheduled deployment on November 18th, this innovative vehicle underwent a series of rigorous tests. During its second flight from the launch pad in Starbase, the Starship achieved notable milestones. A standout accomplishment was the successful ignition of all 33 Raptor engines on the Super Heavy booster, completing a full-duration burn during ascent. This marked a substantial improvement from the initial Starship test flight, where only 30 engines ignited. SpaceX promptly shared its achievement via Twitter, emphasizing the significance of the world's most powerful launch vehicle, propelled by 33 Raptor engines, lifting off from Starbase. The excitement mounted as the Super Heavy booster progressed through stage separation. However, shortly after separation, the booster encountered multiple engine failures, leading to an explosive event termed Rapid Unscheduled Disassembly by SpaceX engineers. Despite the setback, the Starship's second stage persevered, reaching an altitude of 92 miles before succumbing to the flight termination system. Despite facing significant challenges, SpaceX's quality engine engineering manager, Kate Tice, expressed satisfaction with the success of the Starship's second flight test during a webcast. In conducting such extensive flight tests, SpaceX takes pride in its philosophy of fail fast, learn faster. Tice highlighted that the key to SpaceX's success lies in the lessons learned from these tests. The engineers at SpaceX meticulously examined the command that triggered the destruction of the Starship, validating its execution through vehicle performance data. Post-flight tests, SpaceX is committed to a thorough review of the obtained data with the ultimate goal of enhancing subsequent flights. The noteworthy improvements observed in the second Starship test flight can be directly attributed to insights gained from the initial test conducted in April. The inaugural flight revealed challenges, including a fire in the engine compartment caused by methane buildup resulting from propellant leaks in the AFT section of the vehicle. This incident caused wires to melt and burn, leading to a loss of connection between the engine and the flight computer. In response, SpaceX has implemented substantial enhancements. The engine section now features larger supply tanks and additional vents, facilitating the expulsion of gases to prevent similar issues. Furthermore, the SpaceX team has diligently worked on refining the flight termination system, addressing concerns on both the Super Heavy booster and the Starship spacecraft. In contrast to the initial flight test, the second test featured a significant enhancement known as hot staging. During this phase, the Starship ignited its 6 engines and successfully separated from the booster while the engines were still actively burning. This hot stage upgrade not only increased the Starship's payload capacity, but also streamlined the separation process, making it more efficient. Prominent figures, including NASA's 14th Administrator Bill Nelson, took to Twitter to extend congratulations to SpaceX for the progress achieved in the flight test. Nelson emphasized the bold and adventurous nature of spaceflight, praising the collaborative efforts of NASA and SpaceX in advancing humanity's exploration of the Moon, Mars, and beyond. NASA's substantial investment, amounting to up to $4 billion in the Starship rocket system, underscores the agency's keen interest in this project. Collaboration extends beyond NASA, as the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, is closely working with SpaceX to investigate the reasons behind the Super Heavy booster explosion and Starship destruction. The outcome of this investigation will play a crucial role in determining the timing of the third Starship flight test. However, the FAA's involvement comes with regulatory considerations. Before authorizing a third Starship Super Heavy launch, SpaceX must secure a modified license from the FAA, addressing safety, environmental, and other regulatory requirements. Acknowledging the FAA's regulatory role, it is anticipated that this involvement may introduce some delays. SpaceX, led by CEO Elon Musk, has, on various occasions, criticized the FAA for what they perceive as unnecessary government bureaucracies. There is a call for increased efficiency in the FAA's regulatory processes, allowing SpaceX to concentrate more on engineering and innovation without undue regulatory hurdles. Lifting a large and heavy rocket system, like the one employed by SpaceX, involves harnessing the immense power generated by the 33 Raptor engines. These engines collectively produce a staggering 7 million pounds of thrust. However, only 10 million pounds of this thrust are utilized in the actual lifting of the rocket system off the ground. Despite its substantial power output, each Raptor engine is relatively compact, measuring only 1 meters in height and 3 meters in width. It's noteworthy that the 1,600 kilogram mass of the Raptor engine is relatively small when compared to the tremendous force it generates. The key strengths of the Raptor engine lie in its high level of effectiveness and efficiency. Its design was meticulously crafted to ensure optimal performance under diverse conditions. What sets the Raptor engine apart is its utilization of a combustion cycle known as the full-flow staged combustion cycle, characterized by a continuous flow of stages. In this unique cycle, twin wind shafts play a crucial role, facilitating the burning of oxidizer and fuel in their respective pre-burners. The term full flow in the combustion cycle refers to the complete circulation of both propellants through the turbines. The Raptor engines exhibit a distinctive feature in their design, employing a gas generator cycle for rocket propulsion. What sets them apart is their innovative use of liquid methane and oxygen gases as pre-burners. The oxidizer-rich pre-burner drives the oxidizer turbopump, while the fuel-rich pre-burner is responsible for driving the fuel turbopump. This unconventional use of liquid methane and oxygen pre-burners holds significant promise for the Starship's future space travel capabilities. The innovation positions the Starship to undertake extended journeys in space. Notably, by the year 2029, it is anticipated that the Starship will embark on its maiden trip to Mars, a voyage spanning approximately 7 months. The ongoing series of flight tests on the Starship serve as integral steps in a broader mission, the aspiration to establish humans as an interplanetary species. Following the successful second Starship flight test, expectations are set for subsequent tests, including the eagerly awaited third test and many more to come. Each test contributes to refining the technology and advancing the goal of making interplanetary travel a reality for humanity, and now the pressure is on SpaceX to use this data and turn the next flight of the Starship into an orbital success. What do you think? Can SpaceX make enough upgrades to achieve orbit with the Starship in the third flight? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.